We have all used the duster in school, right? What is the duster made up of? The duster is a sponge. And what shape is it in? It is in a cuboidal shape. So have you ever tried placing this sponge in water? Have you noticed what happens? It absorbs the water. So now in the next experiment, I am going to show you why the sponges absorb water. So shall we begin the experiment? For this experiment, you will need, yes, the sponge or the duster that we use, a vessel, and some water. So the sponge, the vessel, and water. Shall we begin? So first I am going to pour water. And you know what I am going to do? Yes, I am going to place the sponge in the water. First, if you touch it, it is light, and when you press it, you can feel the elasticity. Now, I am going to place it in the water. So, we saw the level of water that I poured at first. So, I am completely immersing all the sides in water. And now, when I remove it, can you see? The amount of water in the vessel has decreased. So, where did that water go? It was absorbed by the sponge. And now, when I press it out, you can see water coming out from it. So, this proves that the sponge absorbed the water. So, once again when I place it in, it is ready to absorb the water again. And now when you carry it, you can feel the weight. So coming to the science part behind this. These sponges are made of loose fibers and there are a lot of spaces between them. So there is a lot of air spaces in between. The holes between the sponge fibers absorbs the water. Since there are air spaces in between, the water gets trapped in those spaces, and so the sponge material swells up with water. And a damp sponge will absorb more water than a dry sponge. This is because of, again, yes, the cohesive property. Water molecules are highly attracted to one another. So, if you place a dry sponge, it will absorb lesser water, and if you place a sponge that is already wet, that is the damp sponge, it will absorb more water. So, now I hope you understood the science behind the sponges and their absorption quality.